So here we are on the dev server again, guys, and the SU-30SM got changed. The flight model got changed a little bit. So let's talk a little bit about the changes. It's not much, but it made the aircraft a little bit stronger than what it was in the last dev server update, right? So the first thing is that they basically decreased the pitching moment at around 50 degrees of AOA. So this is for the normal aircraft itself. But although this would be kind of a nerf, they actually increased the amount of vectoring that you can do in a lot of the angles. So you will now have a limit on 15 degrees, but in a general sense, it got buffed. So for example, in some directions, this is all below 550 kilometers per hour. It went from 8 to 10, and in some other directions from 12 to 15, and some others 4 to 10. I'm not gonna specify every single one of them, but the aircraft is indeed, although it will pitch less technically, you don't feel it. You know, with the thrust vectoring, the aircraft itself feels a little bit lighter than what it was on the last dev server. So it is pretty much a buff. I know. Buffs and nerfs are not really a thing when an aircraft is not really fully ready yet, but you get the idea, right? The aircraft itself will be a little bit more controllable, and you can see this. It feels like a more fixed version of the first flight model. That's what it is, basically, right? So you can see that you can still do the crazy maneuvers like this thing at a very, very low altitude, but at the same time, you are... Oh, I crashed into a tree. That doesn't help, but you get the idea, right? The aircraft basically just is a little bit more controllable, and you can see it, kinda, you know? The angles that these engines are pulling to do the stuff that you want is honestly incredible. Like, it is pulling a lot more, and you can even see something very crazy. I might do even a video about this. I just noticed, man. Look at this. The actual like engine is helping the aircraft stay alive and fly and stay controllable even when it's missing a wing. Look at this. This is crazy. The engine is producing a little bit of lift to make the right wing be stable enough that you can control it almost normally. Oh my god, that's actually pretty interesting. Yeah, look at that. It's always producing a little bit of lift, even if we are turning. Or a lot of lift, see? It's crazy, man. And if I do this, the engine kind of does the same. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of crazy. But you get the idea, right? The aircraft will be a little bit more controllable now and a little bit safer to fly at the same time that it's smooth. And of course, the engines are pulling a little bit more than what it was before. So it is a lot better, I must say. At the end of the day, like I said, buffs and nerfs are not really what you should call these, because the aircraft itself is not really ready, right? But it is an easy way to say that an aircraft got better in an update or worse, right? So basically, kinda, it's a buff, kinda, because the engine will produce more angle. I mean, you can even see it, man. If you compare to other videos, like, you can see how much degrees this thing can actually pull. And it's the engine, right? So the engine is producing the actual amount of a thrust. Like, it looks... Oh, look at this. It's it's such a cool aircraft to fly, man. Oh, I'm dead now. Yeah, I'm dead. But yeah, it's a lot easier to control the aircraft because you have more angles that the vector can, you know, just go to. And as you see, even although these angles are more preeminent at above 550, if I'm not mistaken, kilometers per hour, even in a lower, higher airspeed, you'll see that the aircraft overall, it's a little bit easier to control. I mean, look at this rate of rolling. Look at this. Look how many degrees it's actually doing. You can see that it pulls a lot of degrees in the engine. That's crazy, man. And it kind of becomes an RCS for the aircraft, kind of, when it's really, really low on energy, right? Oh, I crashed. But yeah, you get the idea, right? So yeah, the SU-30SM is a bit better than what it was before. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The thrust vectoring is a little bit more higher in the angle that it can pull, which is great. So yeah, guys, basically this is it. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and I see you guys on the next one. So yeah, guys, see ya. Bye.